Hello there, welcome to Blink and Beep. Thank you for choosing to watch this video. In this video, I will be reviewing the new LG dishwasher that I purchased a few months ago. So this is not an unboxing, this is rather a detailed view from someone who has been using the dishwasher on a daily basis. And you will get to know what to expect from the product very clearly. So the dishwasher we'll be looking at is the LG DFB424FP. Before we get into the technical specifications, let's take a moment to check the design effort. Well, what LG likes to call is the minimalist exterior design that can complement the design of any kitchen. Very true it is. It definitely adds the looks to your kitchen right there. The silver brush finish with the less curves and lines makes it more appealing and eye-catching. Talking about the interior design, it is no less in elegance to the exterior looks. It is designed to be durable, easy to maintain and to give pleasing looks all at the same time. 100% to the looks and finish of the product without a doubt. The next important item are the dimensions of the product. It is 600 mm in width, 600 mm in depth and 850 mm in height. If you are building your house and planning a modular kitchen, then your interior designer will be asking for your dishwasher's dimension in mm. And as you can see here, the dimensions for this cabin space is designed specifically for this model, and we have provided a very little extra space in mm so that the dishwasher can be installed easily. One more advantage with this product is that it can be used either as an inbuilt model like shown here, or you can place it in a suitable location in your house just like you do with a washing machine. Now that we have covered the looks and the dimensions, it is time to jump into the details that matters the most. Here are some of the highlights. TrueSteam. With its TrueSteam technology, the steam helps separate the stains from the dishes and results in reduced water spots on the dishes. Here are the pores from where the steam is released. Additionally, it uses boiling water to wash for a sparkling clean. Quad Wash. With its unique approach, Quad Wash provides a maximum coverage to clean the spots in one go. This is made possible with its multi-motion spray arms and high-pressure jets. Let's take a closer look at the spray arms. We get two sets, one installed at the bottom and one in between the trays. The spray arms comes with two arms for the middle one and four arms for the bottom one. It is to provide a strong cleaning performance. Let's take a closer look at the outlets. The spray arm in the middle has the pores pointing in multiple angles for reaching the dishes from all directions. Even more interesting is the spray arm at the bottom. Not just the pores are pointing in multiple angles, even the arm itself is capable of moving back and forth, allowing even more coverage for an optimal wash. In addition to all the just we saw, we also get one more set of sprinklers on the top to cover the top tray. Easy Rack Plus. This racking system helps with easy loading and provides a maximum flexibility. Let's see its features one by one. The trays are provided with a gliding rail and ball bearing wheels for an effortless glide to pull the trays out or push them in. An empty tray or a loaded one, no difference at all. Smooth then, smooth now. Foldable tines. The best thing about the LG dishwasher is the flexibility it allows to arrange our dishes. It does so by offering us a wide range of options in which we can set up these tines in both the trays. Let us see a few examples for how to use them. For smaller plates, choose the ones that are arranged closer to each other like the ones shown here. For bigger plates, use the ones that has more space in between them, like the ones here. For accommodating bowls, this is all you need to do. Choose to close one set of tines and it is ready to go. Well, for bigger dishes like your stainless steel cooker or pots, choose to close all the tines, creating more even space for easy accommodation. The Easy Rack Plus doesn't end here. While the bottom tray has all the retractable tines, the top tray might not have all retractable tines, but they are designed in that way for holding items such as cups, etc. Also, the top tray allows even one more level of flexibility. You get to choose the height for your top tray. This is to allow you to get more room on any one of the tray that you desire in order to load taller items. Now, who would have imagined such a level of flexibility with the racks? Inverter direct drive. Well, not just one, you get 3 properties from this inverter direct drive. Your dishwasher is so quiet that there are chances you might have forgotten that you had turned it on a few minutes ago. Compared to conventional motors, this invert direct drive motor is more energy efficient. You read that right. You get 10-year limited warranty on your inverter direct drive motor. LG ThinQ. With the smartphone app, control your dishwasher and get notifications and updates wherever you are. For more details on the ThinQ app and how to use it, click on the link shown on the screen. I have covered it as a separate video in order to keep this video short. With all the highlights covered, let's take a quick look at the items that we need for a perfect clean and of course on how to use them. As you would have guessed by now, we need a dishwasher specific detergent. Now there are a few options available in the market and I have used Finish and Fortune detergent powders. For this demo, we will be using the Fortune detergent powder. There are also detergent tablets that you can choose instead of the powder. Still, the powder just does the job for me. Next up is the rinse side. This is to get even shiny utensils and less water spots on your dishes. I have used Finish rinse side so far and again it makes the cut just fine. The last one is the water softener salt. This helps in treating the hot water problems and helps in reducing lime scale on the dishes. Let's take a look at how to use them. First up is the detergent. Open the dishwasher and you will find the compartment to load the detergent in the door area. Let's load the detergent and once done, we will close the lid. Next up is the rinse side. The compartment for rinse side is placed right next to the dishwasher compartment. Make a note of the mark here for max load capacity. Let's fill up the rinse side. Once done, we can now seal the lid. And now it is time for the water softener salt. This compartment is placed a bit deeper into the machine. But you won't be using it very often and in fact this depends on the water hardness. Having a whole house water softener helps in improving the time interval in reloading the water softener for your dishwasher. Let's see how to fill the salt. You get a funnel like the one we see with the LG dishwasher in the box. Place it and start filling the salt to the maximum. Once done, close the lid firmly. Here is the filter area. Let's see how to remove them so that we can do a proper cleaning. After continuous use of the dishwasher, food particles are filtered by the filters. Any unremoved food residue may cause bad smell. Also, drainage may have a problem due to the food residue stuck in the filters. You can clean these in warm water with a regular cleaning sponge and reinstall it again. With all that covered, let's have a look at the touch control panel. It begins with a power button on the left, which is where you start initially, followed by a few menu items, all leading to the display in the middle and which is again followed by menus and ends with the start button on the right, which would be the last action you will be performing to start your wash cycle. Well, at a first glance, it feels like there's a lot going on here in between the power and the start buttons, or at least I felt that way initially. But you will find your way through and find it really easy at the end of this session. Let's take a step back and look at them as individual groups for easy understanding. Towards the left, in between the power button and the display, you will find menus which are nothing but the wash cycles. Ranging from auto to turbo, they all have different configurations which can be modified as per our needs. However, there are 3 cycles labeled as steam cycles: intensive, delicate, and refresh. And these steam cycles use the true steam technology which I explained a while ago in this video. Use any one of these cycles to get sparkling dishes. Let's see what these cycles mean and how to choose the right cycle for your needs. Then we will move towards the right where we have the efficiency and performance options. We will also figure out how these items here on the right can be used in conjunction with the cycles here. Let's begin with the most commonly used cycle, the auto. As stated officially by LG, when in this cycle, the dishwasher can sense the soil amount and water clarity and it optimizes the wash accordingly to achieve the best cleaning. The wash time may vary depending on the soil level. Intensive. This cycle is especially for heavily soiled dishes. The heavy cycle defaults to the strongest spray intensity and uses it to wash heavily soiled dishes. Delicate. As the name implies, this cycle is for delicate items such as fine china dishes and stemware which are made up of glasses. Refresh. This is not one of your regular cleaning cycles. This cycle is meant to freshen up and warm the dishes that were not used for a long time. This cycle does not require any detergent to be used. Eco. This cycle uses very little energy by efficiently utilizing power and water consumption. You can find a good washing performance and drying result when you use this mode for a normally soiled load of dishes. I repeat that again, make sure to use this only when you are certain that the dishes are soiled only to a normal level. Turbo. This cycle will clean moderately soiled dishes using slightly more energy and water. There are few more cycles listed here in a slightly smaller text with an asterisk symbol. Machine clean, rinse and express. We will see what they mean and how they are different from the cycles we saw earlier. Machine clean. This cycle is used for cleaning the inside of the dishwasher, and this cycle is meant to be used without any dishes in the dishwasher. This cycle is basically meant for cleaning your dishwasher. We could use citric acid based solutions for better results. Rinse. This is an extra cycle that gives you an option to rinse your dishes. This is pretty handy when your dishes are extremely soiled or when the soil on the dishes are too dry to be cleaned by the regular cycles. This cycle allows you to rinse the dishes before starting your regular cycle, and do not use detergent for this cycle. Express. This cycle will quickly clean lightly soiled dishes, and again, using detergent for this cycle is not recommended. The reason is this cycle will use relatively low rinse temperatures compared to the regular cycles we saw earlier, and using a detergent will result in residue on your dishes. Now let's see how to activate these cycles. It is relatively simple. For example, if you want to switch to machine clean, simply long press the intensive cycle button for 3 seconds, which will enable your machine clean cycle. And the same applies for the other 2 cycles as well. Long press the eco mode for 3 seconds for rinse mode, and long press the turbo mode for 3 seconds to get the express mode. Now that we have covered all our cycles, we are left with one more menu here, the download cycle. This is rather a smartphone app feature which can be made available through the LG ThinQ app. You can connect your dishwasher with your smartphone app and then download the newly available cycles in the app that meets your needs. I have covered it in a separate video and the link should be on the screen and also available in the video's description. Please do check at your convenience. Let's take a look at the menu under efficiency and performance options and how they can be combined with the wash cycles we saw earlier. Dual wash. Set the dual wash to get soft and strong wash in a single cycle. This option allows the dishwasher to use a soft wash mechanism for the top tray where you place your delicate dishes, and at the same time a power washing mechanism for the bottom tray where you are most likely to place your soiled heavy duty dishes such as pans and pots. Half load. Don't have enough dishes to load both the trays? Touch this button to choose which tray to use. The up arrow indicates that the dishes are loaded onto the top tray. Touching it again shows the down arrow to indicate that the dishes are loaded onto the bottom tray. Touching it again will disable the control, and now it is an indication that both the trays are loaded. For smaller loads, using any one of the tray saves some energy. Next up is the energy saver. This option saves energy by reducing the wash and rinse temperatures. It is not recommended to use this option with heavily soiled dishes. Moving on to the performance options. The steam option. This option adds steam during the cycle to improve wash performance. This is by default enabled when you choose any of the steam cycles. But choosing any other mode, and if you would still like to have the steam turned on, touch the steam to enable it. High temp. Touch the high temp to enable it if you wish to increase the temperature for your main wash or rinsing cycles for better cleaning. Also, as an added safety measure, you will hear a chime sound to alert you that the internal parts of the dishwasher are extremely hot and might have to give it some time to cool to avoid any physical damage to yourself. Extra dry. Select this for better drying performance. This option adds extra drying time to the chosen cycle. Also, when the rinse side is empty, the extra dry option is selected automatically. That's it about the efficiency and the performance options, and we will move to the next item now. Delay start. Select this option if you would like to delay the start of the selected cycle. Every time you press this, it gets increased by 1 hour and you can go up to 12 hours. If you would like to cancel the delay start, then power off and on the dishwasher. We will take a quick look at the remaining functions before we move to the demo. Control lock. It is an useful feature that helps you lock the buttons when the cycle is on so that you don't accidentally change any settings that you have chosen for your wash. Simply long press the half load and energy saver together for 3 seconds to activate the control lock. Similarly, pressing it again for 3 seconds will disable the control lock. Also, when the control lock is enabled, the power button will still be functional. Please note that the control lock will not lock the door. It is just for disabling the menu touch actions. Cancel. Long pressing the start button for 3 seconds will activate the drain pump and the cycle cancels. Once the dishwasher finishes draining, the power turns off. Let's see what these icons are. Rinse side icon. This icon flashes when the rinse side level is low and automatically shuts off when the rinse side is refilled. Machine clean icon. This icon flashes after every 30 cycles. Press the delicate button for 3 seconds if you wish to postpone your machine cleaning for a later time, which turns off the indication. Also, you can press the delicate button for 3 seconds if you wish to bring the indication back. Salt refill icon. This icon flashes when the salt level is low and the LED automatically turns off when the salt is refilled. Finally, to the Wi-Fi icon. Touch and hold delay start for 3 seconds to enable the inbuilt Wi-Fi. Enabling the Wi-Fi helps you to connect your dishwasher with your ThinQ smart app. More detailed explanation for ThinQ app is available in my other video. The link should be on the screen and also on the description of this video. Well, the long list of features comes to an end. Still, you would find a lot more features on the user manual and I am sure about it. But I have covered what you would need for almost every scenario. Hope I have provided a clear explanation on how things work and you have got an idea about the dishwasher now. Here is a quick demo on how to start a cycle. For this demo, I am going to choose the intensive cycle. And as soon as I selected the cycle, the steam is enabled as well. However, you can choose to have it or not have it based upon your need. Similarly, you can enable or disable all these other options here as per your need, except for the energy saver. It makes sense because we are choosing the intensive cycle, which is for the heavily soiled dishes, and having energy saver would just be not the right thing. Let's go to a different mode to see the energy saver enabled. And now, if I click energy saver, it gets enabled without any trouble. But here is the catch. As you see here, none of the performance options are enabled. Let's see what happens if we click them. None of them will get enabled because we have the energy saver on. Let me turn off the energy saver now. Now they all will get enabled. And I hope that gives you an idea about how the energy saver is related to the wash cycle and the performance options. So you get either energy saver or the performance options and not the both at the same time. Also, one more thing to notice is that choosing between the cycles and the options increases or decreases your cycle time accordingly. For example, while the intensive cycle takes around 3 hours to complete, the turbo mode with extra dry turned off completes within an hour. So the cycle you choose and options you select affects the cycle time as well. But the more the time it takes, the better the wash results. With that all said, it is time to run a demo with the intensive cycle selected. A little bit of scrubbing is needed for the milk utensils. Last but not least, check the spray arms for any obstacles by spinning them, which otherwise might affect the spray arm's motion. Alright, the cycle is complete now and it is time for some checking. With that said, we are at the end of this video. Here are some pros and cons for you to conclude on what might be best suited for you when it comes to a dishwasher. For the pros, saves you a lot of time, saves water. It is suggested that the dishwashers can use less water than manual washing. The steam and hot water based cleaning might be an added benefit in terms of removing bacteria and providing proper sanitization. Noise-free operation. Mostly, you will not notice that the dishwasher is on even if you are right next to it. Connected feature such as ThinkU app allows easy monitoring. For the cons, waterlogging is seen if the dish is not placed upright. Still, cannot be avoided for dishes such as mixie jars. A decent amount of investment is required initially, and efficient dishwashers might cost a little more than the other ones. Consumes electricity, so no power for a long time might be a problem affecting your schedule. A little bit of manual scrubbing might be needed for your dishes. Detergents and rinsides are a bit costly than the regular cleaning supplies. Certain materials such as aluminium, copper, silver, non-rust proof and fragile items cannot be used. Again, thank you for choosing to watch this video. Hope this was an informational one to you. More videos in my channel. Do check them as well. Please do post your comments and thoughts on what you felt good and on what you felt can be improved. Your feedback is really valuable to me. Thank you. Bye bye.